So this is just a quick follow-up video from Friday. So to refresh everyone's brains, the idea is that there's a trend line on the daily. For this is Russell 2000. Each candle is a day, and it goes down and it never makes that low again, and then it goes here and it did make a lower low there, and then there's a higher low, and here is a lower low. Anyway, roughly it doesn't, if it goes a low, it's unlikely to be repeated. And here we have a really low low. So I was like, well, how low is it going to go? And I've been following it down because this is the hourly chart. There's a lower peak, a lower peak, a lower peak, and I figured if we ever get a higher peak, it means it's reversing. So when there was this peak here, I put in a buy order on that super trend line and said if it ever gets higher than that, buy me in, because that's the reversal. And then I've put my stop loss lower than it. I've actually had to move it down because I put it here originally, and now I have to move it lower. And so 2 o'clock in the morning last night, it triggered my buy order and bought me in, but now it's going lower. But I'm pretty sure that it's going to go higher peak, higher peak, higher peak, and shoot my money up into the sky. So that's my theory, that's my plan. This is, for me, equivalent to the housing market, but better because it's more liquid. Not better interest rates because I'm paying 7% on all American deals, but better leverage because I'm putting in $343 and I'm buying $4,000. So when I bought in, it was $43,000, and I bought 10% of a share, which is $4,000. So $300 to borrow 4,000 US dollars. And then the same here, I borrowed $17 US. I put as a deposit, and the price was $2,200, and I bought 0.1, so that's $17. You get $200 of stocks. So this is my plan, and I've done it. I've put it in to try and diversify. I put in orders on all the markets, but only the American ones are triggered. So I've got orders in. That's the US 30. You see, last year it's been a good year, and I'm hoping that 2025 will continue this trend. Let's look at let me look at the monthly. The monthly is always good, except for what's that? COVID. And then here's 2008 crash. And then COVID crash, and then I don't know what that is. 22, some other weird crash. So I'm hoping now that it'll just keep on going up, and if it doesn't, I'm going to lose $400 roughly, and if it does, I'm going to make, I don't know, $2,000 to $4,000 roughly. Yay! Hopefully at least $2,000, right? If it makes the same, if it goes from, like, look at Wall Street, if it goes from where I bought it to the previous peak, I'm going to make 5% of 4,000 US, so that is 10% is 400, so $200 just going on the last peak, and I'm risking on this particular trade $141, but I'm hoping to hold on for a whole year, so when I sell it I get the 50% capital gains discount, just like buying a house. And I've also put in orders, sorry to change subject so quickly, on Singapore. I put in an order for that, but it did not trigger. So it's the same thing. There's a lower high on the hourly, and a lower high, and I said if it makes it above that high, then buy me in because it's a reversal, but it did not trigger yet. And the Aussie 2000, I did the same thing. There's a high, I said if it goes higher than that, buy me in. So there's my order, it's still sitting there. Let me delete this random line. So if it does make a reversal, it'll hopefully buy me in, and that's the sign. My idea is that the sign of a reversal is that the hourly chart makes a higher peak than it has before. Because if we look in the past, lower peak, lower peak, lower peak, higher peak, okay. So we'll see if it's a reversal or I'm just going to lose $400. Woohoo, exciting. And that's my trading, and thank you for watching. That's Australia during the day. So it's generally been up in 2024 as well. So I'm just basically betting that 2025 is going to be up here, and I'm betting $400 that it will be. We'll see how we go. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.